This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Indian IT may not be the sunrise sector anymore, but it has emerged as a credible brand ambassador of India on the global map. And leading from the front, a rather understated leader, S. Ramadorai, the honcho of the largest Indian IT company, Tata Consultancy Services. We are going to spend the day with Mr. Ramadorai. And if you're wondering if we are going to stroll around the seafoods, not quite. We are going to venture out of Mumbai to discover the man in his elements.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good.
All set to go. Good morning, ma'am. Haven't met you before. Hi.
Oh, you're not met her?
No, I haven't. So first tell us,
Should
where
I
are
come
we
on?
headed?
We're headed to the Panvel school and at Vazapur.
Vazapur. Okay.
It's going to be inauguration of a science lab and also a community center.
And ma'am, do you travel enough with him these days? I mean, of course, how is it to be married with a globe-trotter?
Globetrotter. Yeah, that's actually the right thing. I travel with him wherever I can, whenever I can. Not in his mad dashes of one day to US and all that, but wherever it is possible and when I can meet the TCS employees or the wives, I mean, take the opportunity.
So looking forward to the day, both of you?
Absolutely.
Very much,
Absolutely.
yes.
All right, so your car is also set. Let's.
Morning. Hi.
All right, we are ready to hit the road. So join us, Mr. Ramadorai and his wife, way to Panvel. All right, we are right here at Vazapur, and what a welcome it is for Mr. Ramadorai and his wife. And you can see host of things lined up here. So we'll be a part of all this action. My God, sir, kingly treatment. And for them also something fundamentally has changed. What must be the average age of the children? 10. How many students are there? 200.
Now the students from secondary school will say poems. Now I request Mr. S. Ramadorai, CEO of CU and MD TCS, to please inaugurate the new block.
Ready? All the best.
Lakshmi will go.
Thank you.
So what are these but?
No, I think this is the various physics experiments and some of them are the chemistry experiments. That is the chemical section, this is the physics section, this is the biology section as you can see it. I think basic things on sound or on magnetism or on resistance, conductivity, those are the things which they are planning to teach the children here.
I've heard you talking about innovation and other IT leaders that, oh, innovation is so important right now. Something like this makes a difference in the long term?
Absolutely, because when the kids, when at the grassroots level we are able to percolate this, and who have never been used to these kind of facilities, the innovation will not thrive. So the moment you give them some of the tools, some of the capabilities to do things, automatically innovation will thrive and they will find solutions to very, very localized problems and then take it to global level in the long run.
Right, I can see a young child here. आपका नाम क्या है?
Sure. Come.
प्रार्थना. आप इनको
Explain.
जानते हैं? आप
हिंदी,
जानते हैं?
मराठी?
कौन है? मराठी, हिंदी किस में बात करेंगे? कोई भी? आप इनको जानते हैं? हाँ? आप अभी क्या करने वाले हैं? हाँ, आप भी कुछ आप दिखाने वाले हैं हमें करके? अच्छा, आप एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं. ओके, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Aim of expert to determine solution is acidic, basic and neutral in nation. Red litmus paper remains red.
Okay.
Blue
Blue.
litmus paper remains becomes blue. That
Becomes red.
becomes red.
Huh.
That means this solution is acidic in nature.
So acidic, basic and neutral. Correct?
So are you liking the science lab? Is it good? Yeah. Right now, is it alarming right now, the country the way it is, when we are trying to address talent, there's always a demand-supply mismatch. You know, what can we do right? Of course, these are initiatives, but on the larger canvas, what is the missing link?
I think the missing link is, one is good thing is education has got an increase of 20% in terms of increased budget allocation. But having said that, the implementation on the ground and measurement, outcomes and what is it going to touch, for the specific set of initiatives and how do we replicate it across, how do we make people accountable, how do we make the people who manage this accountable is a very critical thing.
Last question, a lot of people are saying, you know, the flag of the Indian IT is not as high as it used to be and we need to reinvent our business models, etc. But if I were to ask you, you know, will that come back and, you know, what do you think is the fillip that will probably be required to get back to the accelerator mode?
I think number one is we have got to believe that the future is not the past. The future is not going to end with what we are doing today. So unless we make those bold steps to make the investments for the future and invest in opportunities across tier 2, tier 3 towns in India as an example, or newer geographies like Latin America or China or Middle East Africa or Africa itself, I think these are the set of initiatives which will take the industry to very bold steps beyond the traditional markets.
Absolutely. So move tier 2, tier 3 and probably we'll explore much more around the campus and Mr. Ramudurai will meet and spend time with the children out here as well. This was inaugurated in 2006, isn't it?
Correct.
So now it has kind of taken off. I mean,
Yeah.
but what are the plans? I mean, basically internally, what kind of, you know, how big is the school? Sort of you expecting it to be, etc.
I think now the school is expanding because the adjoining villages they are beginning to send kids here. Then they are going from the secondary to the primary to the secondary to the higher education classes. Then they are extended it to a science lab. Then, like I said, language training. So it's a combination of these and involving the community a lot more. That's the extension.
So what's their employability after they kind
I
of
think
pass
if he
out?
does a BA as an example with the computer skills and his teaching abilities, communication abilities, he can be trained.
Okay, okay.
Definitely in a BPO for 100%. In some cases, he may even be in the software area.
Okay.
So that's what we need to do. आज हम लोगों ने अभी जो आपका साइंस लैब इनाग्रेशन देखा था, साइंस लैब देखा थे हम, और सम ऑफ द एक्सपेरिमेंट्स जो बच्चे लोगों ने दिखाए थे फिज़िक्स में, केमिस्ट्री में और बायोलॉजी में, आपके क्लासरूम देखे थे और कंप्यूटर लैब में जो प्रेजेंटेशन दिए वो भी हम लोगों ने देखा। जब ये साइंस लैब देखते हैं हम लोगों की बचपना याद आती है। हम लोगों ने भी ऐसे ही साइंस एक्सपेरिमेंट्स किए थे, सेम ब्यूरेट पिपेट और सॉल्यूशंस यूज़ किए थे और एवरी सिंगल एक्सपेरिमेंट आप लोग जब सीखेंगे आप लोग हाथ से काम करने के लिए बहुत ही अच्छी तरह कर सकते हैं। जो भी फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल किए जाते हैं उसको यूज़ कीजिए और सीखते जाइए हर एक दिन, हर एक मिनट और हर एक साल, जिसकी वजह से आपको एप्लीकेशन माइंडसेट आएगा, इनोवेशन माइंडसेट आएगा और यूज़ कर सकते हैं जो भी नॉलेज सीखते हैं। Thank you so much for making us the opportunity. Thank you for the TCS Maitri volunteers.
Now we will have a Koli dance performance by the secondary school students.
We are headed to Gram Vikas Abhiyan Kendra. That's where the women employment is showcased. We are told we'll go and travel down with Mr. Ramodarai and check on our own what all is about.